there any clues on the wall?
There's a black sun symbol over this door. This looks like some kind of totem pole.
Oh.
Figure at the bottom may have been a sacrificial victim.
Wait, all of them?
This looks like
Yeah.
some kind of totem pole. This looks like, judging by... There's...
All right, so we have star, sun, black sun, and moon, right? So they don't have the sacrifice.
There's a moon.
So I just don't know how to correlate the... What is that black blob here?
Zalder has five slots carved.
Well, we have the right items. I just don't know the order.
Hippo, I just got 5 books from the 1940s and 1950s about descriptive geometry and projections for engineering drafting today. When I finish, I'll help you with the relative heights, Duke Dohawk.
Thank you, Vassal. Appreciate it. That'll be helpful. Actually, maybe the relative heights are they like different? Oh, so stars at like knee level. Hold on, are they different relative to the person? No, they're all kind of at knee level, huh? Are they? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This has all the symbols. Oh, look at this. Okay. So black sun top, then sun, moon, stars bottom, and then blood. Oh. Oh, okay. That could be it. I didn't see. Yeah, those are all 5 symbols. So hang on. Black sun. Let me try this. Hold on. So black sun, then regular sun, which would be gold, right? Moon, which is white. Stars is silver, and then red. So let's try that. So the order probably doesn't matter that we picked them up. All right, so black sun, black would be the highest. Maybe that's right. Then gold here. White would be 3rd. Silver and then red. Please, please. No. Damn. Oh, it was right. Ah, yes. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's restore this puppy. We got it. We got it. I just needed to know what the reference was. I thought it was the circle in the door, but that had nothing to do with it. All right. Black is the highest. Gold. White. Silver. And then red. 32, 39. All right, so 120 points. I'm just glad we cleared 3,000 because remember, for some of those like incredibly quick time puzzles, it didn't look like we were leaving a lot of points on the table. Telling my screen you were looking right at the solution. Yeah, exactly. We just have to know what the right reference is, you know. Had a few different options. All right, so the dagger room is done. So now we just have the pentagon room, I think. Dagger room done. All right, so we want, is this the one we want? I think, no, we came in this way. So I want the one on the right. I think I want this one. I think. I should be making a right turn, yeah. And then another small right. Yes, and then a left. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. All right, yeah, here we go, Pentagon room. All right, save that puppy. Oh, I didn't do a Pentagon room. Okay. Okay, and all the daggers are gone now. So we're gonna have to use the shield and the explosive here, I would think.
Aha, the Pentagon. I knew the military was involved in this.
Yeah, my first time playthrough. Alright, what do we have in here? Okay, so that's the other door which we couldn't come out of.
Aha! The drawings in this chamber show people being crushed and impaled by large
Oh, God.
descending spikes. Sort of like the spikes on the ceiling.
Yep, I see
Yeah,
those.
it's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah, okay. Oh man, is this gonna be the sort of thing where if we get the puzzle wrong, we die?
Those spikes look nasty. If I'm not careful, those things could tenderize me in a hurry.
Is this timed?
These square pillars look like they've been worn smooth. It's interesting.
Yeah, not for good reasons.
Another black sun symbol. I must be getting close.
Too close.
Ah, my favorite. The wasp head.
Let's actually look up at the ceiling. Oh, look at those puppies. Look at those. Okay, and so the black sun is... Black sun is... Oh no, there's no black sun there. Has this been moving down and I haven't noticed it? Has this been moving down? I think this... Oh no, okay, it hasn't been. Alright, so we have snake. Oh, okay, maybe here the circles come into play.
I'm just guessing here, but it looks like I'll need to rotate these symbols in a certain sequence. Colored dots must be the key.
Alright, maybe what we did there was not for naught, so... How do I move this?
Oh,
Wait, what do you say? Oh shit, that's what he said. Yo, Tax, come back to me, buddy. Alright, so we need to look at something to get points.
another black spikes. These square drawings in this.
Oh, never mind, it was just entering the room that got us points. Okay, so how do we do this?
It's the symbol from the first chamber where I assembled the labyrinth map.
Indeed.
I'm just guessing here, but it looks like I'll need to rotate these symbols in a certain sequence. Colored dots must be the key. I'm just guessing.
Okay, so we don't
here, but it looks like
manipulate
I'll
the
need to
dots.
rotate these symbols in a certain sequence.
Why does that look blue? So if snake is bottom, maybe I just have the snake pointing towards the bottom?
Uh-oh. Either I'm going through an unprecedented growth spurt or the
God.
ceiling is dropping. I'd better do something and quick.
Shit. Okay, this is the crystal. Have it pointing left. I don't know what the point though is. What do you consider the point to be? Insect bottom? Maybe it already is pointing bottom. Dagger to the to the right. Ah!
I'm just guessing here, but it looks.
I couldn't get the move thing. All right, we'll take it down. We got to take one of them at least.
The ceiling descends slowly until it crushes me like a tenderized steak. The only thing that might have saved me was the panel with the 5 chamber symbols on it.
Hey, Coyote. David Cage. All right, so. Whoa. All right, so before we start moving, because that's what triggers it. All right, so I see like maybe silver, green, red, blue, yellow. That does not correspond to the colors of the daggers. But I remember one of them was... Hold on. So right now we're in the Pentagon room, which is yellow. What do the symbols on the door say? Is that a yellow dot? Oh my god, dude. It's hard to tell. Maybe it is. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I can't really tell what color that's supposed to be. Maybe it is yellow, okay. Maybe those were the colors. Okay, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the daggers then. Yeah, probably not. It doesn't, because the daggers we didn't actually pick up in the rooms proper, so that's fine. So I think it is the position, which way it points. The only trouble is well, I guess we could just try it and then see which way is considered. Like maybe the head of the snake is where it needs to point. Again, if this is the right thing, so maybe do
It's the symbol.
that down.
Uh-oh. Either I'm going...
Crystal left. Insect left. Dagger right. And then this left.
I'm just...
No, that was wrong. So I don't know which way the orientation of them is supposed to be. Or, I mean, I may know the orientation of the way they're supposed to be, but what I don't know is I don't know within the symbols themselves which way is considered pointing. The dagger and the crystal, like I would hope those would be the ends, so those would be where it's pointing. The snake may be the head. Maybe it's the tail, though. It could be the tail. These two, I mean... The Pentagon one looks like it would be that end. In fact, we tried all 5 of them. So maybe I didn't have this pointed the right way? I thought the bottom would be the pointer, but... Who knows? Hey, Spiderweb. That's, again, assuming I have this right. So maybe it's the tail of the snake that I had positioned wrong? But there's also kind of an arrow at the top of this.
Now, the symbol of 2 birds. This represents the soundstone chamber.
Sounds... Oh, the crystal one, yeah. So maybe it's this... Maybe the arrow is here. Hold on, let's get a closer look. Do they all have kind of like little arrows? Maybe the bottom of that one. The dagger doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go by the arrows. I don't know. So I'm gonna say right now the snake is pointing right, so I need it to point. Move it once. This is pointing up, so
Uh-oh.
Stop. Nope, stop. This needs to point bottom. Shit. Yeah. Fuck. I don't give you enough time and I fucked it up. But the lights don't change at all, or these things.
I'm just guessing here, but it looks like I'll need to rotate these symbols in a certain sequence. Colored dots must be the key.
Wait a minute. Let me try one thing. Hold on. So it says dagger is blue. That's chamber 4. Are those indeed blue dots? I guess, yeah. Okay. Maybe it's... maybe it's not the orientation, but the order of the room? No, I don't think so. I guess that's blue. Is it easier to tell on the other side? Yeah, okay, it's easier to tell here. I guess that's supposed to be blue. Oh, were you looking at that Mutant Lasagna game, Earth? Okay. Alright, so it looks like the board is matching it up properly. Oh, wait. Wait. Maybe the dagger's pointing down, so leave it that way? Maybe the orientations of the symbols themselves. But these are in different spots. Okay, that one's pointing. Oh. So that one's bottom. Maybe we just have to have it... Maybe we need to have that one pointing towards the top because it's got to be in orientation relative to the dot itself. That could be it. That could be it. Okay, that's an idea. Maybe it's relative to the thing. So this is the insect, right? So insect, if it's got to be pointing up, like, so that would be like, that would actually be pointed like top because the dots are all above the items. So that's, okay, that's my new theory. So the bottom of insect has to be corresponding, I'm gonna guess. Okay, that doesn't work as a page down. What? I'm just gonna scroll this way. Yeah, see, so if that is up, so yeah, the bird should be pointed left. Yeah, okay. Okay, this guy. Okay, so the snake then should be pointed bottom because this would be the top, alright? So the tail, well, I can just say snake tail should be pointed towards the top. The bottom of the insect should be pointed towards the top. I need chamber 4. The dagger room. Okay, so the dagger then should be pointed towards the right. I'm hoping. I don't know. This would alleviate the need to be like, you know, because we were freaking out about the. Okay, and here the pentagon should also be facing right, I guess. I'm just gonna do a save in here. This. Actually, I don't want to just save over it. All right, so we're gonna do the tail pointing up. Birds will be pointed left. The bottom will be okay. So we have to flip this around twice. The dagger has to be pointed right and the pentagon right. So these both will be moved once. So actually, the easier way to think about this is going to be is how many moves each will rotate. So this one will be rotated 3. The birds will be rotated once. Insects twice. And then the dagger 3, and then pentagon 1. Okay, let's try it.
It's the symbol from the first. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.
I moved the last symbol on the wall.
Yes!
And suddenly, the floor drops out from under me.
Damn! Oh, that felt good. It looked painful. Regan?
Fancy meeting you here.
I could say the same thing.
Well, if I kept you waiting long.
Oh no, I just got here.
Regan, what the hell?
I guess I was supposed to be sitting back in my hotel room like a good little girl, right? Well, I'm sorry, it's just not in my nature to sit around and let someone else make my decisions for me. I mean, I wasn't gonna let you and those two doddering old fools ruin everything I ever worked for. Here we are sitting on the greatest discovery in the history of the world, and they say get rid of it. Get rid of it? Great idea. I mean, who cares how much it's worth? Who cares how great the technology is? Not just to us, but to everyone.
Didn't you hear what Fitzpatrick and Whit were saying? We destroy ourselves with this.
Well, maybe we are ready. I mean, why don't we give ourselves the benefit of the doubt? In the hands of someone like my father, this new technology could open doors we never even imagined.
The problem is, these things don't end up in the hands of people like your father. They never do.
Well, maybe we should try and find a way out of here, huh?
Maybe. Okay, 33-31. Save this puppy. 90 points, or 91 points. Regan Pitt. 33-31. Oh, all right. Oh, God. Don't say that, Earth. Do not say that. Do not say that.
Statue seems to be reaching toward the light from above. Seems to be about the only way out of here.
Oh, we have to climb up the statue?
Some of these figures look like they're ascending to heaven. There must be details in these drawings that can help me figure something out.
There must be.
These pedestals aren't set on the floor, but they seem to be sunken into the floor.
What? All right, let me just get a 360 view of this. Where's Regan, by the way? Regan, where? Oh, there she is. Hi, Regan.
Maybe Regan can help me figure something out.
Not yet. What is this?
I lost my backpack on the way down here. Looks like Regan held on to hers, though.
Grab her pack. All mine. Ooh, she's got some rope.
This rope isn't long enough to reach the windows.
Thanks for bringing shitty rope, Regan. What good is a short rope gonna do us?
So have you got any ideas?
Not at the moment. I was just looking at those holes at the top of the chamber, but even if we could reach them, they're way too small for us to get through. Let's keep looking.
Why is she wearing like a cowboy jacket?
This must be the way we got in here. But even if we could reach it, the tunnel's too steep to climb back through. The ceiling's got to be at least 80 feet high.
At least.
The statue seems to...
All right, so what about these puppies? Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to do these in...
These pedestals aren't set.
Does these have to be done in a certain order? Or maybe we have to put something on them?
These
to weigh them
pedestals
down?
aren't...
All right, let me see. Can I use... My shield's probably the heaviest thing I have.
That doesn't seem to do it.
Oh, you can't put them on the pedestals?
Well, that doesn't seem...
Okay, are there any other items we missed here in the room? Oh, right, the paintings are supposed to have details. That's right. Is this like a different hotspot?
Base under this statue doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
Doesn't look like it's going.
Base under this statue doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
Okay. Can't move that. All right, so let's look at the paintings. All right, so guys looking from above, sort of praying up top. Are these all the same? Here there are two naked guys on the left, one on the left, one in the middle. Those ones are oriented toward the right. Oh, okay, here we go. Regan, you're standing right in front. All right, yes, we need 4 people on the pedestals, and then this raises up. There. Oh, wow, look at that ceiling.
Looks like that opening is the only way we're going to get out of here.
Right, so we do need to have weight on all the pedestals.
Ceiling's got to be at least...
So how do we communicate this to Regan? Is there anything on this one? No, okay. The other ones are all pretty much the same. So this is the key panel. And then you kind of shimmy up there. You're just gonna have the same conversation.
So what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe we could move that statue and climb out the way we came in.
Yeah, no, we gotta stand on the pedestals. How do we talk about that?
You got anything that could help us?
Did you look in my backpack? I got some rope.
Yes, I did.
Look, help me out here, huh?
You're the PI.
I want to go until it loops.
So have you got any ideas?
Okay, it looped.
Not at the moment. I was just looking at those.
Okay, so we can't talk to her then. Alright, so let's look at our inventory. So we can tie maybe some stuff together. Shield. We still have a fuse to blow something up, but I think that would be used later. Doesn't look like it needs to be used now. Unless we want to blow ourselves up. Could be a fun death. Lit primitive explosive. Sweet. Let's blow up the statue. Our only way of getting out of here.
That does,
Oh, Regan, do you mind holding this?
well, that won't work. That doesn't seem to do it.
Alright, so let's just take the death. How long will it take?
Well,
Maybe it's not actually... Maybe we won't die? Alright, Papyrus Shrine, that's just the map. Shield. We can't use that on these things.
that doesn't seem to do anything.
So, can we just like... Can I like literally stand on this or not? I can only just push it down to the right. Damn it. Try again. Nah, you can't literally stand on it. Okay. So it's not a timing thing. Oh, let's look at the, are these different symbols or not? Probably not. No, they're not. Okay. So we need, like, heavy stuff. Maybe we can, like, break... Can we, like, chip off parts of the base to... These are pliers, though.
Well, that doesn't.
We need,
Well,
like, heavy
that won't work.
We need more people. We need more people. Ah. Alright, so apparently the explosive is not actually exploding. Okay, yeah, we need more stuff. Here's the way down. So there must be like some hotspot we haven't found yet. Can you get
Pedals.
Okay, you can't have two of them down at the same time. Doesn't look like it, anyway. And what's the way I can get... Yes. This is experimenting. And these symbols on the... Are these anything?
Base under this statue doesn't.
No. Okay, is there any part of this texture that is anything? No.
The ceiling's got to be at least.
How do I, like, acknowledge... How do I communicate to her that what we want
Most
to
of
do?
the figures painted on the wall are in the same position as the statue. Most of the figures. Most of the fig.
Yeah, maybe we just have to look at more things so he gets the idea.
Some of these figures look like they're ascending to heaven. There must be details in these drawings that can help me. Some of these.
I mean, we need the four women to be standing on them, or anyone. Any other hotspots we need to look at?
Some of the.
Again? Why? Time passes too quickly. I feel like eyes were just open. Tie her up with the rope. As a sacrifice. Did we use the rope on the... I don't think it's tall enough.
That doesn't seem to do it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. This is just gonna get us to the top of the statue, though, right?
It's too heavy for me to do by myself. I could use a little help here.
Move aside, honey. I'll move it.
Please, over. Now. There it goes.
Okay, now we get pieces of the statue that we can use on the pedestals. Oh,
Yeah, the statue's broken into large fragments, but they're still too heavy to lift.
still. Okay, maybe now we blow them up.
There's no way I can lift this piece, even with Regan's help.
That wasn't... I shouldn't even react to that.
There's no way. This fragment looks just small enough for me to pick it up.
Pick it up.
There's no way I can lift this fragment.
Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. Alright, now we got some fragments. Do we only have 2, or... I guess we only have 2. So we're gonna have to stand on the other 2. Oh shit, I didn't examine these. Does that give me an extra point? No. Okay, good.
After you.
Wow, she's even got the matching boots. Although I guess we kind of have boots too. She still hasn't reached it? Just pull her up!
Come on.
How is she still struggling? Fine. It took a year and a half. Yeah, yo. Hopefully this is day 10.
Nag, nag, nag.
Nag.
Look at that.
It's the spaceship. Still intact?
Oh, it's beautiful, just like a huge Christmas present just waiting to be opened.
Guess I should call Fitzpatrick, tell him we found it.
Don't call him. Let's just keep this between ourselves, just between you and me.
That isn't how it works, Regan.
But it can. We can have everything we ever wanted. I know people, we just have to tell them where the ship is, they'll give us everything we ever wanted. We can spend the rest of our lives together.
That isn't right, Regan.
What have you got to go back to? I mean, look at your life. It's a dead end and you know it. You can play it safe, spend the rest of your life with that little mutant girlfriend of yours, struggling and never taking a
How
chance.
do you know about Chelsea?
What does it matter? You can have it all. Wealth, freedom, me.
You're everything, Regan. Everything.
Look, my life may not seem like much to you. And my mutant girlfriend's not the most glamorous woman in the
I didn't know
world.
she was a mutant.
But I happen to feel a certain obligation to do what's right, and not just what serves my best interests.
What a lovely little speech. Now be a good little private eye and hand me that communicator. Or would you prefer that I blast a hole in you and take it myself?
I would.
Thank you. Well, I thought you'd be more surprised to see me.
Oh, I figured the NSA would be around here. I'm just wondering why I didn't smell you first.
Why are you wearing a tie in
This
this
isn't official
climate?
business. No. It's a purely personal matter between Miss Madsen and myself.
I offered you a piece of the action, Tex. You got no one to blame but yourself.
So you and Cross have been working together since the beginning?
It's disillusioning.
Never saw that one coming.
Well, it might make you feel better to know that she's taken a liking to you. I mean, I wanted to do away with you right away. And she convinced me that she could bring you over to our side. You look like you're a stronger man than I am.
Yeah, well, I guess we're just not cut from the same cloth.
I found out about Malloy and the NSA. Then I met Miss Madsen when I was looking for her father. Can you imagine someone selling out her own father?
I didn't sell him out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. At first, we didn't have much luck tracking down Malloy's boxes, but then you came along. And I don't know whether it was luck or whether you're that good.
That good.
But anyway, I decided to let you do the work. It was a good decision, don't you think? I mean, here we are at the appointed place and time.
You're not going to get away with it, Cross.
Oh, no? I don't see anybody here who's going to stop me. When I first saw you, I wanted to blow your brains out. Not because I didn't like you. No, you're a very resourceful fellow. No, I wanted to kill you because I enjoy killing people. I find it very satisfying.
Yeah, well, I figured the way you played me for a sucker, you ought to be the one that pulls the trigger.
You're too good for your own good.
Enough talk! Say goodbye, Murphy.
Wait! Don't shoot. Spare him, and I will lead you to that which you seek.
Hell of a raincoat.
It's a trick.
Oh, it's Gordon.
All right, old man. I won't kill him. Not yet, anyway. Lead the way.
So is Cross with the NSA or not? Because he said, I found out about Malloy and the NSA, which suggests that he's not actually part of the NSA? I was a little confused about. It's a space raincoat. Space Good name for a movie, actually. Space Rain. See ya. Nice bow tie.
Who are you, Tex?
I might ask the same question of you.
That will be disclosed. Would you step off the beam, please?
Is Gordon an alien?
This is an historical moment. We are standing in the midst of history, those who arrived with the ship, if not our fathers, the fathers of our race, were at least the guardians and guides of our ancestors. This is a holy place.
Enough of this fanfare. What's in there?
That is the generator chamber, and the light you see is coming from the main power cell.
Well, let's take a look at that, shall we?
Your option.
Yeah, aliens are all relative. It's true. Relative to whom? Behold. It's a death room. Don't go in there next.
Wait for my signal. Hold it!
Gordon!
Let him go. We've got what we wanted.
How did he get blood from his back already? Oh, I guess he went like this.
Tex, you must help me to get this ship off the Earth, off this planet as soon as possible.
Why?
Explosives! Anti-hydrogen pods set to go off in a bare few minutes. We've got to get this ship as far as possible from the planet Earth in that little time.
You know how to fly?
I know!
How do you know it even works?
I know how to fly. My father, a long time ago. Listen to me now, follow me. This is important. My mother's an American woman in Nebraska, but my father's DNA is in me.
He is an
I know
alien.
how to fly this ship. Now, you must find the black sun symbol and press it.
All of a sudden, not that so much blood from the back. Did it pass through his front? Oh yeah, maybe it did.
Find black sun. Black sun button, press it. Then
I'm sure.
north. Circle. Red. North. Circle. Red. East. East. Cross.
Gordon. So you don't know how to. Now you're not going to be able to fly the ship after all.
What was it Fitzpatrick said? North, circle, red. Now what?
Can I save, please? All right, black sun. Where's the black sun? This? Wait. That's stars. None of these are the black sun. This? Oh, shit, that started it. All right, north. Yes. Circle. That. Red. East. Cross. This. Ah. Wait, oh, there are 3 dots there. Oh, is north circle, red, east cross. Shit. How do we redo this? Oh, maybe we'll just see it, get the death, I guess. Is this the black sun, though? I think this was the black sun. Can I, like, redo it? East. Oh, I already fucked it up again. All right, north. Yeah.
What was it Fitzpatrick said? North circle red. Now what?
Oh, so we are redoing it. Okay. North circle red. North circle red. East. Is this the cross? I guess it must be. Cross. No? No. I don't want to use a hint. I also can't. I mean, that's north and that's east, right? Probably. Oh, the other time it gave me lights. This time it's not giving me lights. Yeah, see? Maybe I do it again. Oh, no, it reset.
What was it Fitzpatrick said? North circle red. Now what?
All right, the good news is they let you just try a bunch of times. And they're not penalizing us with points. What is this? This looks like a comet or something. These are moons, stars, circle, triangle, diamond. I guess that must be the cross. I thought I wrote this down properly. North, circle, red. Okay, that guy says 3 lights. North circle, red again. Oh, okay, so the red fucked it up. North circle, red. North circle, east. No, that fucked it up too. All right, we may need to go back and see what he actually said. But if I do east, cross, north. Okay, so the third one after, let me just do random stuff to try this. I can do whatever I want. It's the third one that kills it. Okay. Got it. All right, so I'm going to have to redo it. I thought I wrote it down what he said, but I guess I didn't get it exactly right. There's no point in doing this until we can watch it again. So, and there's no way to
North circle.
I can't escape, so I just have to close DOSBox. There's no way otherwise to reset that. That's annoying. Oh my god, but how are we going to be able to see the end of that whole cutscene? Well, that's a problem. Oh good, you can skip parts of it. So this is probably the part we need to rewatch.
Let him go. We've got what we wanted.
So the black sun just starts the puzzle.
She must help me to get this ship off the Earth, off this planet as soon as possible.
Why?
Explosives! Anti-hydrogen pods set to go off in a bare few minutes. We've got to get this ship as far as possible from the planet Earth in that little time.
What happened to Elijah Witt?
I know.
How do you know it even works?
I know how to fly. My father, a long time ago. Listen to me now, follow me. This is important. My mother's an American woman in Nebraska, but my father's DNA is in me. I know how to fly this ship. Now, you must find the black sun symbol and press it. Find black sun.
Yeah, I got it right.
Black sun button, press it. Then, north. Circle.
Oh,
Red.
I guess we have to complete the sequence.
North, circle, red. East. Cross.
Oh, there were 2 easts. Or was that him just like... We probably have to recognize the pattern. I don't think we have to redo it twice. I think he was just repeating himself. I don't think it's North Circle Red
What
twice.
was it Fitzpatrick said? North circle red. Now what?
Wait a minute. So north. Does this have anything to do with these things? Red, it was blood. Was that a circle in the dagger room? No, it was the moon. I'm wondering if it has any connection to the Maya stuff, but it wouldn't because these are aliens. Okay, so let's actually think about this then. So north, that's the second, kind of the second. I'm trying to see whether there's a relationship. East cross. Well, I guess we'll get feedback from this, whatever it is. So north circle red. That's right. You do north circle red again, it decharges it. So that means we only do it once. Then we do east cross, and now it's got to be a different color. Let's try black. No. White. So it might brute force this a little bit, but I just want to see whether mechanically this is how it works. We actually have to figure that out. Green. East cross yellow. Wait, what? Orange. Okay, it
What
was
was it Fitzpatrick said? North circle red. Now what?
All right, so now we know kind of how it works. Now we just have to figure out what the relationship is between them. I mean, obviously we could brute force this, but there's certainly has to be some puzzle logic behind it. So east cross orange. Does this have anything again to do with the colors? No, because there's blue and purple and green, and those weren't at all with the with the temple. All right. So after that, it'd probably be west. Yeah, now we're going to be in real trouble because it's either west or south next, but the problem is it could be any one of the other symbols too, and that would take a long time to brute force it. So we really have to figure out what is the connection. So north. So if north goes to a circle and east goes to a cross, what would west go to? Sort of strange, no? And we're not going to know whether it's right or right. It only checks in increments of 3 symbols. So it's like direction, symbol, color. Direction, symbol, color. Is it maybe this has something to do with like the sun goes red, orange. Maybe yellow would be the next one. Maybe it sets. No, rises in the east, sets in the west. That doesn't make sense. There is moon and stars. So maybe. Oh wait. Okay. Circle could represent the sun. Red. Well, that shouldn't be yellow. And what would the cross be as a celestial body? So I don't think that makes sense. There are stars and moon, but oh geez. Black sun starts it. So what is this? Is this connection with some other puzzle? How would we know? Orange, purple, blue. Orange, purple, blue. Remember those 3 guys? Their feet. Just like scrolling down the other puzzles, just to see if there's any sort of connection with any other stuff in the game. Ah, strange. Snake, silver, black. It would just take too long to brute force is the problem. So we are halfway there. So it is going to be each of the directions. There are 12 lights, which means we have to press 12 things. And we know the first 6. But we have to figure out the next 6. But there's way too many combinations to brute force that. West or south next? God. Circle, cross. Is it like a religious thing? Crescent moon, Islam, cross, Christianity. But the circle is nothing. Star could be Judaism. I'm grasping at straws here, naturally. I don't know about that circle, though. That would be. Oh, Titanic made 2. Yeah, I didn't update it. Yeah, thank you, Bumbers. Yeah, we might have to pick this up tomorrow. Although, actually, my wife's still watching next door. All right, well, let's at least try a few things. Let's just see if we get any more feedback. North. Oh, shit, I already hit the wrong thing. North, circle, red. East, cross, orange. Maybe now it'd be like... Those are the two on the ends. So, like, south, crescent, green. I don't know. How are we going to do this?
Circle is Hippoly Rufus Hippoly Atticus Hippoly Champorio.
That's all. Thank you for the 100 bits. North circle red. East cross orange. NCR ECO. What is this connection to?
What was it Fitzpatrick said? North circle red. Now what?
I actually want to see something. Do we get... Okay, no. The completion point is always... That's good. It's always red. Was there another... Oh, maybe there was another reference in the... Was there another reference throughout that cutscene? There were colors outside of the ship. There were colors outside of... Or no, not outside of the ship. Outside of that device when they entered. All right, hang on. I think we need to watch that again. Maybe you need to be observant during the cutscenes. I think it's when they enter the ship. Okay, I already went too far. So I just have to skip one. There were colors on that panel when they entered. And I think they were this... Oh, it's probably because that's the panel that we're using now. Never mind. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Damn it. But there are colors on the outside here, too. Blue. There was purple and, like, green. Black sun was east. I'm wondering whether we go into the mine temple again. North Oreo Rufus. I'm still surprised. Like, this seems endgame. But there's still day 10. Oreo is a black sun. That's true. Very true. Okay, yes, that was just the console we were working on. Yep. So is there any... Oh, there are 3 different ones. Are they all the same? Yeah, see, there are the buttons.
Who are you, Tex?
Why did he ask
I
us
might
that?
ask the same question to you.
That will be disclosed. Would you step off the beam, please?
Oh, day 10 is... Oh, wow. So we actually are... This could be the last puzzle in the game then, huh? Day 10 is just an epilogue. So I don't think there's anything here that gives a clue. Because they just, like, look around and says, wait for my signal. So just be anything else he says.
Let him go. We've got what we wanted.
Tex, you must help me to get this ship off the Earth. Off this planet as soon as possible.
Why?
Explosives! Anti-hydrogen pods set to go off in a very few minutes. We've got to get this ship as far as possible from the planet Earth in that little time.
You know how to fly?
I know!
How do you know it even works?
I know how to fly. My father, a long time ago. Listen to me now, follow me. This is important. My mother's an American woman in Nebraska. But my father's DNA is in me. I know how to fly this ship. Now, you must find the black sun symbol and press it.
It's Basil. I think it went through him, though, because there's blood on his front, too. See?
Find black sun. Black Sun button, press it. Then, north. Circle. Red. North.
All right, I want to restore from the temple. I want to see something. Because maybe I want to see something.
What was it Fitzpatrick said?
I want to see something. No. Okay, load. Oh god, we're gonna have to redo that part, but that's okay. We can skip through it. I want to check chamber 1 for a second. Because weren't these... So we came in... Did we come in from the east?
That's the door I used when I...
Yeah. So according to the map, this would then be pointing east. And then what colors were this? This was like black. So it's not orange. And that would be black sun.
There's a moon symbol over this door.
So moon would be east, and then black sun would be south.
There's a black sun. There's a star symbol over this door.
Star would be west. And then sun would be...
There's a sun symbol over this door.
It doesn't make sense for moon to be orange. This is black. So let's go. Which room was red? Had the red thing. All right. So 1 second. So, again, we have to try to figure out what the logic of this is. So red, they're saying, is the insect room. And we'd have to assume this is orange at the Pentagon East. Yeah, I know this is a little bit far-fetched, but... Okay, so this is the insect room? Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, and then north. Black sun, I said, was south, right? So this would have to be north? Wait, regular sun?
Drawings in this chamber.
Is this even north, though? It was... Yeah. The north would be sun, circle. Alright, well that kind of makes sense. But then... How do we get shapes out of the other stuff? So black sun would be south? Maybe south is black. I'm gonna guess that south is actually next because maybe it's moving like this way. So let's just say black, and then I don't know, black sun, the color would be black. The problem with that though is that so stars would be west. I don't know what colors to make those though. Silver? Because that was... Maybe it depends on the room. What was east? East cross orange? Does that make sense with this? That's the moon though. That doesn't make sense.
There's a moon symbol over there.
I don't know about that. Alright, well, let's just experiment with south. Somehow, black sun, black. Alright, where did we... Oh wow, I didn't even get the backpack or anything here.
This rope.
Okay, did I get points for looking at this stuff?
Base. Most of... Looks like that...
No, I guess not. Alright, use the rope on this. skip that.
Yeah.
Go. Skip the fragments, please.
And the statue.
Oh, right. I have to do the views. All right. Combine this with matches. We never have used the shield. Wait a minute. What's the deal with the shield? Or the lens? Why haven't we used those? Strange. Where's my lit fuse? Oh, lit explosive.
And the statue. Well, that doesn't seem to do it.
Wait, what? All right, so I want to use that here, and then let's actually. Here's where we actually need to save because this is where it. Okay, lift off. Okay. Oh man, so what are we gonna do for Black Sun though? I can't click on this again. South. We have black, and I guess I could use this as silver, but we have stars, but I can't click on Black Sun again. Maybe I would use this thing. I don't know. East crossed orange. East crossed orange. Let's try south. This black. No. Oh my god. All right, we might need to use a hint for this. I don't know, other than brute forcing. And there's just way too many combinations to brute force it. Click on roofs. Let me just try one other one though. Now north circle red. East cross orange. If I need a hint, is spoiler chat prepared to give one? Let's do west stars. Wait, I just ran out of time. Okay. North circle red, east cross orange, west stars white. No. Yeah. Oh, that's true. It is, but I think we were told not to, just to go with chat as usual, not use in-game hint systems. What's the relationship between north circle and red? Maybe the puzzle is just right here and that has nothing to do with the rest of the game. Like the North Star. Does that have anything to do with? Oh, you do. Okay, thanks, Rhythm. Yeah, I prefer spoiler chat come up with something, but we are kind of running short on time.
What?
I don't know why I just did that. Ah. Maybe it's the position. So that was second and south. This. Damn it. East cross orange. Maybe it's just their positions on the board. West. This. That.
What was it Fitzpatrick said?
Yeah, let's just use the hint.
North circle red. Now what?
I'm a little out of ideas. I thought it might have something to do with the Mayan temple, but or pyramid. I don't think it does. If I use the hint, I might leave like the game player status too, which I don't really want. Yeah, so if spoiler chat could expedite a hint since we're like very short on time, I'd really appreciate it. Because it'd be great to be able to finish the game tonight and not just have like a tiny stream the next time, you know, if this is indeed the last puzzle. Yeah, and I don't want to reduce the point. I'd rather just get it from spoiler chat. Okay, I think Rhythm Song put something in there, but I don't think that's a sanction hit by spoiler chat, so I'm not gonna read it. Because again, we don't want the answer. We just want a hint that'll point us to the right direction about what the logic is or the connection so that we can figure out the rest. So. Okay, thank you, Matt. Yeah, and sorry about that rhythm song. Yeah. Don't worry that they're new. I just whenever we get hints, like it to be in a, because if I just open it up to hints, like 5 people can say like 5 different things or give it away, especially if you're not a veteran of the channel. So again, I don't want the answer. I just want like a hint in the true spirit of the word, something that could put us in the right direction. Yeah, and I don't go into spoiler chat. It's just the hint that is determined to give is, I guess, agreed upon in spoiler chat, and then someone actually delivers it in Twitch chat. So, yeah. I mean, my first question is whether any like, is this a standalone puzzle, or do other things from within the game have any bearing on this? Or is this just like a standing logic puzzle? Like a standalone? Like, meaning that it doesn't matter what game this is in, you could still solve it without having to know any other information within the game. Abracadabra. All right, so I'm going to cross this stuff out. Wow. So the black sun started it. Orange, red. Maybe it's like... Oh, maybe it could be Roigi Biv. So red, orange. Maybe yellow's the next in the sequence. And then green. That could be one thing. The only question is what the middle symbol would be. Northeast. I'm going to go south. And west. So it could be Roigi Biv. Although there's not really... Indigo and violet. Then what are black and white doing here? I don't know if it is. But the fact that it started red and orange. North, east, south. So the only question is the symbol. Circle, cross. What would be like after that? Oh, it is a standalone puzzle. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So yeah, maybe that's giving me more confidence then. Roigi Biv. Southwest. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe we could brute force this easily enough since there are only so many. If I think I know 2 of them. North circle red, east cross orange, south circle cross. I don't know. Cosmo yellow? No. Circle red, east crossed orange, south crescent moon yellow. East cross orange, south other moon yellow. North circle red, cross. Oops.
What?
North circle red, east cross orange, south star yellow. South triangle yellow. Oh, yes. Okay, so I just don't know. Circle, how do you go from circle to triangle? That's weird. All right, so this must be west something green. Well, west something green. Pretty confident about that. All right, so what I'm going to go diamond. I'm going to go west diamond. I'm intentionally letting this wind down because I want to get the full points.
What was it, Fitzpatrick?
I'm going to go
said?
diamond.
North circle red. Now what?
Okay. North circle red, east cross orange, south triangle yellow, west diamond, green. Yes.
You shouldn't have taken your eyes off him.
Yeah? Well, where were you?
And I still don't know the symbol part, but once you got 2 of the 3, you can brute force the 3rd element.
Murphy, if you'll open up, I'll be very nice to you.
Oh, number of lines. Interesting. To make the actual symbol. I figured diamond because it was on the far side, and the prior triangle was on the far side left. So that's how I was able to guess the 4th sequence right away. Oh, that's a great idea, Bessel. You get the right photo for that. All right, let's see the end of the game.
Open up, Murphy!
Where's Elijah Witt? Stay 10. Just desserts.
Not long after, Elijah Witt shows up. As we fly home, I fill him in on what happened.
Oh, there he is. He was
He's
late.
kind enough to write me a check to cover my expenses and then some. Chelsea's back in town, and we arranged to meet at the Bruin Stoop for a drink. The experience with Regan has taught me a few things. I've decided the world's too ugly a place to live in alone. Maybe I am ready to try this love thing with Chelsea.
Man, that trip to Phoenix did you a world of good.
I just need some time to renew myself.
Listen, before we go very much further, I want to tell you that I've been a world-class schmuck. Sometimes I wouldn't know a good thing if it came right up and punched me in the face.
Tex.
Hold on, because I've been practicing the speech and I don't want to screw it up. While you were away, I was tempted by another woman. Okay, I know it's hard to believe.
We're not even dating
I
now.
turned her down. But everything that's happened since you left has made me look at things in a different way. And I'm thinking maybe now I'm ready to settle down and have a real life. I'm just hoping you're still willing to give me a shot.
Tex, sweetheart. You know, while I was down in Phoenix, I really had a lot of time to think. And, well, I came to the conclusion that I may have gotten a little ahead of myself. You know, turning 30 could have caused me to be just a little rash.
Oh, no.
No, Chelsea, I don't think you're the one who was rash. I think it was me, a big, red, scratchy one.
No, it's not you, Tex. It's me. It's, well, I
Sure.
always be asking too much. Like wanting you to be totally reliable. Look, I value our friendship and
What are you
I don't want
wearing?
anything to spoil it.
So just like that, she pulls out the dagger of rejection, buries it into my chest, rips out my heart, and beats it to the cat.
It's not that bad, come on. Anyway, that's why I signed up for the Hollow dating service. No hassles and no commitments.
Hello, dating.
Oh,
I never heard of it.
it's a bad
Let's
ending.
just start it up, and it is the perfect solution.
That's a great outfit, Chelsea. What color is it? Scarlet? It's one of my favorites.
Here's my date.
Frankly, my dear, we better get a move on it. The Haagen-Dazs is melting.
What a voice.
Okay, so he's handsome, but he's not real.
So what is?
Oh, it makes me think of like Blade Runner 2049. Fake dates. 1-800.
Yeah, Chelsea could be right. Maybe I should just call this holiday place. I cannot believe that I'm gonna do this.
Holiday service. How can I help you, kid?
Say, aren't you...
Sure am, kid. This must be your first call. Who can I set you up with?
Oh man, in that case... You know, I've always had a hankering for Jane Mansfield. Of course, Anna Nicole Smith, she's great too.
Oh, that's a blast
I
from the
like your
past.
style, kid. And this is your lucky day. Since it's Tuesday, we have the 2-for-1 special. When should I send them over?
Give me a second to get ready. How about 15 minutes?
15 minutes? They're on the way.
You know, this could be the beginning of a...
Yeah. You know how many times a day I hear that line?
Is that Louis?
Well, maybe it's not a perfect world. There'll be other cases, and there may even be a real woman waiting for me somewhere down the road. But until then, there are worse ways to spend time than playing strip parcheesi with Jane and Anna Nicole.
Yahoo!
Sure, they're not real. But like Chelsea said, what is?
Thank you, Basswell, for the gift sub to Carl. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's that mask? Final point total 3,482 out of 4,000. Okay, so we got.
You have a fax.
14 more Cedrics here to dole out. Let's update our total here. 82. Okay. Congratulations, you've completed your trip down Lombard Street. You didn't end up winning the love and affection of either Chelsea or Regan, but by resisting the lure of easy money, you somehow managed to help save the world. Now, you may want to follow one of the other two paths through the story, both of which contain new scenes and conversations. To find Mission Street, you will need to take the high road, be kind and thoughtful, and do the right thing, in which case you might help save the world and win Chelsea's heart. Mission Street leads to two possible endings. To find the Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, you will need to make antagonistic and selfish choices. This path, much darker than the others, will cast you in the role of the classically cynical and world-weary detective who burns his bridges and is on no one's side but his own. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams leads to 4 possible endings. Ambrosine, thank you for the 500 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ambrosine. So yeah, I guess this was like... this was not a best ending. I guess it wasn't a bad ending. Is it still a good ending? I guess it kind of, like, high level, it seems good because we saved the world. That seems like the most important thing. And we got rid of the villains. So even though we didn't get, like, best ending, it was still good. I think it's still good by our definition. All right, great. Hopefully. There we go, okay.
The office lights are growing dim. The candles,
Suzanne Barnes.
They don't help. The only thing that passes through.
Yeah, I'm wondering what choices I mean, some of them were obvious, like whether you sleep with Regan or not. I'm wondering what the other choices are that would have affected, set you on the different paths. I'm assuming the puzzles and levels are all the same, the days.
The street outside is dead.
Yeah, but look, obviously I can see why a lot of people love the game. Because the FMV stuff and everything. Some of the puzzles, though, were not, as you guys know, I was frustrated by because they weren't executed in or programmed quite the right way. A lot of them were like good and challenging. I didn't mind them. But some of the jigsaw puzzles with like, here, solve this thing in like 60 seconds, like that was, some of those were a little crazy. So it didn't feel like the game was balanced very well. in places.
Reason seems to lose
On the whole, though,
its
still
will
very
to
good.
fight these
Just, you know,
lonely
not my
blues
favorite, but
like
still a good
an
game.
fly.
Obviously very long, too. They weren't kidding.
So
It was
I'll drink myself a
twice as long, if not longer, than
night.
Under a Killing Moon, the prior game. Don't take her to the Fuchsia Flamingo? I thought we want... See, that doesn't make sense, though, because at the time, it's like, all right, we want to be with her. So inviting her out to get a drink seemed like a good thing to do. Like, you ask the girl out on a date. You go out for a drink. Like, that was supposed to be our first date. There's an infinite score glitch. Wow.
I'm just the son of some bad history.
The whole punch is if you close and reopen, it keeps incrementing the score.
Higher, no higher.
Yeah, again, I think Chris Jones is very good. I think he did a really good job. I think he was the best actor actually in it. Kevin McCarthy actually had a couple of like shaky scenes, but on the whole, pretty good.
The connection.
I think I enjoyed Martian Memorandum the most. I'll have to see out of the grades. I might have liked Martian Memorandum the best out of the four.
Because my sanity
I think I like this one more than Under a Killing Moon, though.
It ain't worth trading.
I'll have to see what I graded Under a Killing Moon. I might like this one more than Killing Moon. Martian Memorandum, even though it's a very different game, it's not FMV.
I always seem to lose the things I seem to choose that
I think that was. I remember that being pretty strong. Like.
So I'll close my eyes and sleep with all my.
Oh yeah, so let's give 10 bonus Cedrics here at the.
So I'll close my eyes and sleep with all my might. And maybe when I wake, it'll be.
Is this an original song?
Right.
I guess so. Is there like a postscript epilogue? No. All right, and there it is after 31 hours and 51 minutes. The Pandora Directive has been directed to victory. We saved the world from exploding hydrogen pods, banished the NSA goon, and the duplicitous Reagan into space where they blew up. We didn't quite get with Chelsea, but we did get a holo date with Jane Mansfield and Anna Nicole Smith. The worst ways to end up. So yeah. But thanks again, Izzy's TARDIS, for the pick. We've now done 4 Tex Murphy games.
This was a great journey.
And thank you, Mr. Badwrath, for the 100 bits. So the next Tex Murphy game in the series is Tex Murphy Overseer, which is an option in the 2000 follower special that'll be upcoming. It's one of the 30 games that are candidates. If you haven't voted for it, there's a link to do it, to rank the games in the order that you want to see them. It's a preferential voting system. The Overseer, we've now unlocked that. The rest of them are, I guess, all Windows games. We got Overseer and then Tesla Effect, and then coming out later this year, as Red Star is working on it right now, you got the Poison Pawn coming out later this year. So look forward to all of those. I think, that's my understanding, Pint. We did play Mean Streets with the flight sim and everything. All right, so let's head to our Hall of Adventure. Yeah, you got to rank it 1 to 30. We're going to add game number 184, the Pandora Directive. Put it up on the shelf.